Well, it's time for the final of the women's shot put. Now let's have a look at these athletes. Fanny Roos, 7th in the last 2 Olympic finals. The 30-year-old Swede, very much amongst the favourites. Jorinde van Klinken, well, you have to say, with home advantage here, the 25-year-old, who's a 19.5-metre putter, has been twice 4th in the discus in the last 2 World Championships. She's multi-talented. 2 silvers in Rome last summer at the Europeans. Dongmo, the defending champion, she will be tough to beat, even though she's only thrown 19 metres this winter. Ogunleye, talk about tough to beat. The German is the Olympic champion, 4th in the throwing order. Schilder, twice European champion outdoors. She might start as the favourite. A wonderful championship temperament and 2nd on the European rankings behind the German Ogunleye. Katharina Maisch, another of the Germans in this final. 3 Germans in this final, remember. European London 23 silver medalist back in 2019. A medal here would be special for her. Inchude, co-holder of the African indoor record of 1813, 1918 now she throws for Portugal. And Germany's Alina Kenzel, 4th at the European Championships last summer in Rome, coached by Markus Reichel and Peter Salzer. The Germans have this massive reservoir of coaching knowledge which enables them to pack these field finals, these technical event finals, with talented performers. Well, there is Dongmo, her first attempt in this women's shot put final. There's been so much excitement on the track, it's been easy to miss it. But Dongmo, she is the defending champion. She's up against the Olympic champion, Ogunleye, and that's a solid opener from the Portuguese. 19 metres 12. She knows she'll have to go further than that, but it is a season's best already. Her best part of today, 19 metres exactly. Here's Jessica Schilder in front of the home crowd. Can she throw in an inspired fashion? Her opener. Oh! Wow! That's close to 20 metres. The European champion twice outdoors and a fabulous performer when it comes to the major championships. That is out there, and it's 1997 for Schilder. She's broached 20 metres this year. We know she's in special form. Second on the European rankings behind Ogunleye, the German Olympic champion, Inchude. Now, her opener, Schilder 1997 then, leads in these early throws. What can Inchude, the second Portuguese in this final, do? Just below 19 metres, she is a 19-metre thrower this winter. Indeed, her lifetime best, 19 metres 18, same as she managed last year. An allegiance transferee from Guinea-Bissau to Portugal. Cleared to compete back in 2016 is Inchude, that 1887 her opener. Dongmo, round two. We're catching up here on events over the last half hour or so. 1912 in second place behind Schilder's 1997. Remember, she's got to make up a big gap as Dongmo, and she finds a little bit more with that second round throw. 19 metres 26, but she's got a mountain to climb because Schilder is knocking on the door of breaking 20 metres, and she knows it. (1861). Now what can she do from Ogunleye? That's what she can do. She can pump it out beyond 19 metres. 1861 had her down the field in sixth place, but that is much better. It's around 19 and a half. Ogunleye, who so loves her singing at our local church. 1956 for Ogunleye, moves into second place. Dongmo still in third with that 1926. Second round effort. Schilder, the leader. 1997 in round one. Oh, it's another monster. She's just getting the job done. She might yet add European indoor gold to her European outdoor golds. That is 1997 again. Unbelievable. To the centimetre, the same as her first round throw. Quite fabulous from Jessica Schilder. Schilder. 2 throws over 1997 and a third that surely is better. That was a monster. Round 3 for the Dutch athlete. It's 20 metres 24. Wow. Schilder throws a season's best in round 3. It's very nearly a personal best. Last year she threw 20.31. Only 1992 in qualifying. Well, she's gone over a metre further and more here with 20.24 in round 3, getting a stronger grip on that goal. But Ogunleye and Dongmo both capable of throwing further. van Klinken in 8th place at the moment. Round 4. No, that's way down below 18 metres, only just over 17. She threw 18.30 in round 3, but she's... back to this women's shot put, which has not had the coverage it deserves because of the quality of throwing, with at least one athlete, Jessica Schilder, out there. That is Fanny Roos, opened with 1872, then in 1878, was trying to build on that, but in round 6 that produces 19-11, the best of her series. It's a fabulous response to the challenge ahead of her, but it lifts her to 4th place, unfortunately. Ogunleye, 1956, the Olympic champion, her best coming in round 2. But she's, well, a long way. Some 68 centimetres behind Schilder. Schilder now 20-24 in round 3. Ogunleye fouled out in rounds 3 and round 4. Maybe the pressure getting to the big German. This is round 5 now for her. Dongmo has thrown 19.06 in round 5. Didn't improve on her 19.26, so she's in bronze, the Portuguese, and from round 2. No, all wrong. Slipped out of her hand and she knows it, and she's smiling. She's still able to smile. At the moment, she's being beaten by a significantly better athlete on the day. She fouls out there, so she's fouled out in rounds 3, 4 and 5, the German. Inchude of Portugal holds 4th place at the moment, 18.91. So she's, what, some 35 centimetres off the bronze of her teammate Auriol Dongmo, who is the defending champion. But Schilder now, the final throw of round 5, she already has a substantial lead. 68 centimetres is her lead. It's a monstrous gap. Both Ogunleye and Dongmo in 2nd and 3rd, capable of closing that gap, but can Schilder here extend her lead? She has one hand on the gold already for the Netherlands. Oh, do you know what? Somebody has sprinkled gold dust over the Dutch team, because she is getting it so right. Marvellous there. She has the gold almost certainly, and yet she's extended it to 20.69. Incredible stuff from Schilder. European champion outdoors, multiple Dutch champion indoors and out, and she's just thrown 20.69. She leads by over a metre ahead of the Olympic champion, no less. And Dongmo, the defending champion, in 3rd. the defending champion, Dongmo, 1926. In the second round, her best. It's been a meagre return for one so talented, and it doesn't happen for her. No, that's below 18 meters. Dongmo will have to settle for bronze after that gold in Istanbul 2 years ago. Looks a little bit nonplussed. She was the reigning champion. She was the defending champion. Now she's bronze medalist. Missed the whole of last year, having broken a leg in training in December 2023. I think it's fair to say she's still on the way back. Well, Dongmo with 18 meters 90 in the final round. Inchude, her teammate, finishing with 4 no throws to finish in 5th place eventually. And this the last chance for Ogunleye, the Olympic champion from Germany, to catch the leader. No, it's not to be. Not today. 1956, her best in a difficult series. That came in round 2. It is good enough for the silver, 30 centimeters ahead of Dongmo's bronze. But Jessica Schilder, well, I don't think there was much doubt about it once she got going. She opened with a couple of 1997s. Those were beyond anybody else. Then a 2024. Then 1964, then the big one in round 5, 2069, and she's got 1 throw left, has Schilder, to impress even further that she is the champion. She has had 5 throws so far, as we see Ogunleye there celebrating her silver. Jessica Schilder, the champion now, has had 5 throws so far, every one of them better than anybody else. Talk about a class apart. 2069 in the 5th round. Can she go yet further, Jessica Schilder? Well, I don't know if she has or not, but it is another monster. The most dominant series I've seen in a shot put contest at the major championships for many a year, and I think she's in shock. And Laura, I know you'll be as pleased about that one as at any other Dutch victory we've seen.
This is amazing. Another gold medal for Holland in shot put in 800 meters, 4x4 men. Even the pole vault. I don't know what's happening tonight, but it's a wonderful night for the Dutch track.
I don't think it's fair. You've got home advantage, you guys. You've got the crowd behind you. It's like having a 12th man in football, you know? It's just so unfair.
It's so unfair, but I'm so happy with it.
No, it's remarkable. I mean, you know, the Netherlands have got this great training system. We all know that. There's the fabulous Dutch Olympic Centre. Tell us something about that.
So it's located only 30 minutes away from here. We have a lot of indoor facilities, which is perfect. We can train indoors, we can train outdoors. But not every one of these athletes are actually training there, so it doesn't need to. But yeah, it's a good facility.
I'm trying to find an excuse for why you guys have got so many gold medals. Are you better funded than most other European nations? Do they give you bags of money to go training away at hot, warm weather?
I wish. To be honest, I don't know what's happening tonight, but yeah, there's something in this air. Maybe tonight. Maybe that's it. Maybe it's because the king is here.
Yeah, the royal approval being given to every performance here tonight, and I'm sure there should be a royal audience, frankly, to all the medalists here and perhaps the whole Dutch team. Schilder, by the way, 6th at the Olympic Games last year, Phil, and yet tonight throwing out of her skin. I mean, this is a performance that surely would have accorded a medal at the Games in Paris.
Oh, without a doubt. But just remember, she is the European champion as well, and she did beat Ogunleye, who was coming off the back of a tremendous performance at the World Indoor Championships in Glasgow. So Schilder can get it right when it matters. And she's also got redemption for 2 underperformances at the previous 2 European Athletics Indoor Championships.